To another episode of Throwing It Back with Sean Farrell. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right to it. So, I made a video about the dysfunction of the 97, 90, 98, 99 Lakers, the lockout season, okay? But, that dysfunctional season was more like a carryover from the 1997-98 season they had, okay? So the 97-98 season started in the 1997 NBA playoffs where Kobe took those 3 air balls, okay? Kobe Bryant took those 3 air balls in Utah. Then after he took those 3 air balls, he was back in the gym the very next day, working. Okay. And so then during the 98 offseason, the Lakers signed Rick Fox. He had been released by Boston. Then, according to Rick Fox, the Lakers wanted him to wait 3 months. Then they would re-sign him. But then the Cleveland Cavaliers came in and offered him about $20 million. He turned the Cavaliers down and signed with the Lakers for $1 million. Okay. And so Fox had a little bit of age on him. He was 28 years old, and he had some experience in the league. Kobe Bryant was only 19. Nick Van Axel and Shaq were 25. Derek Fisher was 23. Eddie Jones was 26. Okay. Plus they had Eldon Campbell and Robert Horry as well. They had John Barry. They had John Barry. They had John Barry as a reserve. They also had Sean Rooks. And yeah. So Rick Fox said, I don't think we could have been more talented. Sometimes talent will overshadow the experience that's needed. Okay. And so, the Lakers, 97-98 Lakers, didn't know how to play together. It was said at that time that Shaq never made a full effort to develop his offensive game. Okay. Now he did develop the turnaround that he developed in Orlando. You know, the back up, then spin, jump hook. And then Fox also said that getting it together is easier than making it all work. Sacrifices have to be made for the good of the team. Okay. And so they acquired Rick Fox. Kobe Bryant was working on his game. He also played in the summer league again, coached by former Laker Larry Drew. Larry Drew wasn't impressed with what he saw. Jerry West wasn't impressed with what he saw because Kobe's instincts took over. Kobe's instincts took over, okay? And Jerry West didn't like that, and Larry Drew didn't like that. Also, Kobe wasn't what to make of Del Harris. Didn't trust Del Harris's offense. Del Harris said we wanted him to earn everything he got. But Dale Harris also said that he doesn't know if it particularly worked out that way. Often when O'Neal was double teamed in the paint, he would throw the ball out, and then the Lakers offense would break down, okay? So the season started with Kobe scoring 23 points in a season opening win against the Utah Jazz. Then a few nights later, he scored 25 points against the Golden State Warriors. And they were 9-0, then eventually 11-0. Then Shaq got injured. Okay, Shaquille O'Neal got injured, kept him out for a few weeks. Kobe was averaging 19 points per game. Had to step it up because Shaq was injured. And so they went from starting 11-0 to being at 15-5, okay? And then there was the 20-point blowout or loss in Chicago where it was Kobe versus Jordan. Jordan had 36, Kobe had 33. I've seen the footage of Kobe reverse layups, spectacular dunks, jump shots. Jordan commented after the game that Kobe has to learn that taking over doesn't take away from the team effort. That's what Jordan said of Kobe after the game. And Kobe said, yes, that's the hardest part about ball, okay? Because Jordan had to go through the head learning process. So from that game, he generated a lot of all-star game votes, okay? And so as you likely seen in that intro, Kobe was in that all-star West photo. Shaq returned in January. He was named NBA Player of the Month, averaging 29 points per game. And so the Lakers had four starters. I mean, no, not four starters. They had four Lakers go to the All-Star game. Jones, Kobe, Shaq, Van Axel, okay? And Kobe was a starter. 19 years old. He was an All-Star game starter, okay? And so, 19 years old, the youngest guy ever to start in an All-Star game was someone by the name of Magic back in 1980, okay? And so, Penny Hardaway at All-Star Media Days, who was playing for the Orlando Magic, said Kobe has taken the league by storm. Grant Hill shook his head and said, it makes you mature fast. It's good, but it's also a curse too, okay? So, you've seen the dunks, the alley-oop dunk that Kobe Bryant had. There was a play where Karl Malone wanted to set a screen for Kobe, and Kobe sort of like waved him off. George Karl, who was coaching the West at that time, he benched Kobe Bryant in the fourth quarter. The entire fourth quarter, George Karl thought that the West was trying to be way too entertaining. Okay. George Karl said that the West was trying to be too entertaining. And Bryant had 17 points in all. Oh, no. Scratch. Hashtag. After the All-Star break. The first game after the All-Star break, they played Portland. And Eddie Jones had the flu. And he scored 17 points, but they lost 117-105 in Portland. The Lakers did. Then a game later, Dale Harris chose to start John Barry over Kobe Bryant. Okay. And then Nick Van Axel got injured, okay, which put Derek Fisher into the starting lineup. And so he had a stretch where he only hit 30 of 100 shots, Kobe. Also, in a 4-game stretch, he also went 3 for 12, 1 for 8, 4 for 12, and 4 for 15. And Kobe said at the time he's hating it, but he's loving it. It's part of the challenge. But Kobe Bryant's optimism irritated teammates like Shaq, because Shaq said he didn't want to wait on Kobe Bryant to grow up. He wanted to win a championship right now. Okay. And so that was the trade that Jerry West wanted to make. Okay. There was the trade that Jerry West wanted to make. He wanted to send Eddie Jones to the Sacramento Kings for Mitch Richmond. Okay. And Jerry Buss said no, because he thought that Richmond who was 34, would be needing an expensive new contract. Okay. And so the deal didn't go through. Jerry Buss said no. So the Lakers struggled down the stretch. They struggled in February. They really struggled in February. Okay. So, and their play was suffering on the court, which led Jerry West to say, well, first, let me get into these quotes. Talented, but the Lakers' young roster was talented, but temperamental and high maintenance. The game was simple enough, but they were making it complicated. And Jerry West wanted to tell them, don't make the super play, make the smart play. Don't hit a home run, hit a single. Make one pass that'll lead to another pass and a shot, not one pass and a shot. Talented, West also said, talent and character will win in this league. Effort doesn't always win. West said they need to grow up more, become more professional in their approach to the game. And there were times where Lakers during the 97-98 season were winning games on talent alone. Okay. And so West suspected that the the roster didn't have the slightest clue how to win, and neither did Del Harris with this particular roster. Okay. So what Jerry West did was he wrote them a letter. Okay. He wrote them a letter that said, each of you is on the verge of letting this season slip through your fingers. You need to be thinking about winning 24/7 and consumed with Laker pride. Have personal pride in knowing that you are the best team and players that you can be. Only one team will be champion. That will be a machine that's filled with compassion, desire, determination, drive, devotion, and pride. That team could and should be the Lakers. That's what Jerry West wrote. He wrote that as the Lakers were coming back from a road trip, and the Lakers were headed. Okay. Then they proceeded to go 22-3. After they read Jerry West's letter, they then went 22-3, and they finished at 61-21 behind Utah and Chicago's 62-20. Okay. Bryant, 15 points per game. Lakers led the league in scoring and held their opponents to under 100. Kobe Bryant scored 22 points in the game clincher, in the series clincher against Portland, which was a blowout win in Portland. He didn't play at all in the Seattle series, which led people like Sam Perkins to say, do the Lakers even need Kobe Bryant? Well, I just think they did need him that particular series. Okay. So, They move on to play the Utah Jazz in the Western Conference Finals, okay? And I'll be the first one to admit, I wanted to see a Bulls-Lakers NBA Finals, okay? I was pulling for a Bulls-Lakers 1998 NBA Finals, okay? I wanted to see that, okay? But, Utah was a veteran team, and they pretty much owned the Lakers, to say the least. Utah was a veteran team. And I remember before game one, me and my brothers were watching the other game. We were watching the game. And we said, and we heard the Lakers say before they come out, down, down, down. Utah going down. Down, down, down. Utah going down. Down, down, down. Utah going down. Okay. And we were like scratching our heads like, okay. Utah led 40-15 at one point during game one at that point. They led 40-15, which turned into a 112-77 game one blowout. And that was pretty much it. Okay. Fisher, 34.8%. Nick Van Axel, 28%. Kobe Bryant, 36.7%. Eldon Campbell, 21.4%. Robert Ory, 36%. Fox, 40%. Field goal percentage shooting for all these guys. Okay. And so Nick Van Axel said, we never stopped their offense. They ran it the way they wanted the whole series. Okay. And I think it was at one point during game 4 where Matt Magic Johnson said, we're just not playing with no heart, no effort, no